soar with you above the storm. Father, you are king over the flood. I will be still, know you are God.
Take your seat, students, and say present if your name is called. Kimberly Juarez, Irene Bird, Razel Opshal, Jane Daday, Christian J. De La Serna. Okay? So, before we start on our discussion, let's have a recap. I will call your name randomly, and who will be called will be the one to recap what was our topic last discussion. Did you get it, class? Okay. Kimberly Juarez. Thank you, Kim. It's just a proof that you learned something from our previous topic. You may take your seat. To start with our discussion for this morning, let's have an activity first. Are you ready for our game today, class? Okay? This activity called Pictionary game. One student will come to the board and draw the image of the word given. Then, the whole class will participate in guessing the picture. In other circumstances, because it's online, I will just modify and I will just show you a picture through online and the entire class will guess what picture I showed up. Okay? Okay, first picture. Guess this picture. Very good. This picture is dancing. Second, guess this picture. Very good. That is yoga. Third picture. Very good. That is stretching. Okay, number 4. What picture is this? Very good. That is jumping. And the last picture. Very good. That is tumbling. Fantastic, students. Do you now have an idea on what our topic today? Volunteer. Ira? That's correct, Ira. You may take your seat. Okay. Kindly read our objectives for today. Razel? Thank you, Razel. You may take your seat. Okay, class. Our topic for today is all about history. Are you excited, class, to know the history of contemporary dance? That's good. Okay. What is contemporary dance? History of contemporary dance. Around 1980s, the word contemporary dance referred to the movement of new dancers who did not want to follow strict classical ballet and not want to follow such as lyrical dance forms, but instead, they wanted to explore the area of revolutionary and conventional movement that were gathered from all dance styles of the world. Then, contemporary dance therefore do not fix moves and instead try to develop totally. Ang contemporary dance ko is wala siya nag-follow og mga movements. Kaya ang iya is the dancers before or the influencers before of contemporary dance is that they did not follow strict movements such as classical ballet and lyrical ballet. Instead, they fix their own movements. Naghimo sila og kaugalingon nilang movements to try to develop totally. They come up a new forms of dance such as dynamics. They also had a quick oppositional moves, mga paspas ng mga movements, and also shifting alignments, mga arsa-arsa and ana. Then also expressions of raw attentions, expressions of raw emotions. They also had expressions of such as face, ingon ana. Then also in systematic, their breathing styles, and dancing moves performed in non-standing positions. So they are more on floor dance, and for example in lying on the floor. And in general thing, trying to find the absolute limits of our human from physics. So that is the history of contemporary dance. It has no phallostric movements. Okay, Jane, kindly read the origin of contemporary dance. Okay, thank you, Jane. You may take your seat. Popular dance movement can be traced to several influential dance masters such as Isadora Duncan. Okay, this is Isadora Duncan, one of the influencers of contemporary dance. Then second is Martha Graham. Third is Merce Cunningham. Another thing, contemporary dance is a style of interpretive dance that embraces innovations, blending techniques from various genres including classical ballet, jazz, modern dance, and lyrical dance. So, contemporary dance is an innovation lang siya. It is a style from interpretive dance and an innovation of interpretive dance using or from the various genres of classical ballet, jazz, modern dance, and lyrical dance. It is sometimes considered a form of storytelling, and dancers may use the medium to portray characters, replay events, or convey personal stories. So, ang contemporary dance is that nasa yung nag-consider siya kanang it is like storytelling, while the dancers will show their expressions, the raw emotions of that specific music. Then they also replay events. So through dancing, through contemporary dance, they can give informations and convey personal stories through dance and with the help of their expressions. This genre of dance, which focuses more on floor work over leg work, and point isn't restricted by the rules that given traditional dance forms. Instead, it relies on improvisation and versatility. So this genre is that nag-focus siya on the floor work, and they also use their they point their toe on the floor, and instead it is also an improvisation and versatility of character by freedom of movement and fluidity, letting dancers explore the mind-body connection and ideally evoking the mind-body connection and the audience. So in dancing a contemporary, it is very important to have a connection between mind and the body in order to have a flawless and a fluidity connections or the movements between the dancers and the music in order to convey effectively and have the connections to the audience. Contemporary dance is sometimes considered as the form of storytelling. So it is like also giving information through contemporary dance. Okay, Christian, kindly read about dancers who popularized and introduced contemporary dance. Okay, very good, Christian. You may take your seat. Okay, class, that's all for our discussion. Is there any questions, clarifications, and violent reactions? Okay, so group yourselves into 5 groups and there should be a leader. And we will have a reflection. So for this, make sure that each member will give an idea and the leader will be the one to present it in class. Question is, we will just only have one question. So, how significant the contributors are to the history of modern dance? Are you done, class? Okay, group of Jimenez in front. Very good. Thank you. Group of Fabro. Okay, very good. Take your seat. Group of Sahol. Thank you, class. Very good. Clap your hands, students. For this moment, get 1/2 sheet of yellow paper and answer these questions. Number 1, what is the history? What is the history of contemporary dance? Second is, as a student, what do you think the importance of studying history of contemporary dance? I'll give you 10 minutes. Start now. Done, class? Okay? Pass your papers in front. And for your assignment, research the basic skills of contemporary dance and study it because we are going to discuss that next meeting. Goodbye, class.